Good morning. You're listening to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest here in Nashville at the Carpet One show is Bonnie Fenwick, president with Best Buy Floors, which is Carpet One, Flooring America, and Design and Builder with the FEI Group, right?
That is correct.
Well, it's good to be with you. I wanted to talk to you about this Retail 2.0, the main focus for this CCA Global meeting in Nashville. Before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about your business. Tell us about your operations in Jacksonville.
Sure. My father started us in 1977. We became part of the CCA Global Partners in 1991 with our Carpet One. Then we acquired our Flooring America stores in 2010, and we've had our Designers and Builders stores since the mid-90s.
All right, so how many retail locations do you have?
We have 6 retail locations. We just opened our second Flooring America store 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. And most of them in the Jacksonville, Florida area?
That's correct. They're in the greater Jacksonville area, St. Augustine, Clay County.
I hear Jacksonville is the longest city from one end to the other. Is that right?
It's pretty widespread, but you can get anywhere you want to on the interstate in about 20 minutes.
So your dad started the business. Tell us real quick, just at the retail side, how's business doing right now?
Business is fantastic. We have started to notice a little bit of a downturn, but still better than it was 2 years ago. So we're still doing very well. Numbers are good. Sales are still up over where they were last year, too.
And on the builder side with the designer and builder piece?
Yeah, we're still doing very well with that. Jacksonville, of course, has a lot of new construction, so we're booming there.
Okay, so this Retail 2.0, you're on the advisory panel with Flooring America, and you used to be, I think, with Carpet One, so you're definitely somebody that's plugged into this, and you were part of the pilot as CCA was testing this program. So walk us through what it is and what you're thinking about how successful it is.
It's a great program so far. We started with the Retail 2.0 hard surface pilot, and they would come in and they set us up completely. It was kind of a white glove deal. They worked with our floor plans. We had conversations about what we probably needed to move off the floor, and then they set everything up, trained our people, and off we went, and we were doing fantastic in the hard surface pilot. And then fast forward to the soft surface, set that up. That is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's very simplified. Again, white glove, lots of training, and our salespeople have absolutely loved it and embraced it.
When you say that, you're talking about Carpet One employees, part of the organization. They're not hiring a vendor to do this. They're doing this themselves, right?
They have someone that comes in, yes, within the program that sets up displays. They do a lot at the exhibition hall for conventions. They're the ones that actually came in and set us up. But Carpet One is the one that went over and set up our plans and told us what they thought would look good in the showroom.
Okay. And so there's a little bit of a reduction in clutter, right? I mean, that's part of the program, is to kind of fine-tune the assortment and then through these new electronic tools make it easier for the consumer to shop. Tell us a little bit about a few of the components, if you would.
Sure, absolutely. For the hard surface, I can tell you we pulled off 36 displays off of the floor. So we were able to simplify that. What makes it so nice is that it allows the consumer to come in. They're not overwhelmed. They can come in. They can quickly identify the products that appeal to them, the colors that appeal to them. And it also helps the sales associate be able to close that sale much quicker because you're getting to that end point a little bit faster with the consumer than them being so confused by the multiple products that you have in the store. That being said, there's a great collection of products by a bunch of the mills that are just doing a fantastic job with their sampling. So while you're decluttering, you're still giving the consumer what they need.
Now, are they using some room scenes that they bring from their home? Is there a visualization component to it? Isn't there, I mean, you walk over to samples and you have some kind of electronic tool in your hand and it tells you pricing and it gives you details about specifications of the product, right?
That's correct. There's a digital component to it that is going to be fantastic. It makes everything very seamless. So the consumer, yes, they can come over, they can hold a sample up to it. You can upload their rooms from home. They can touch and play with it. Then eventually that will also work with our Drive program, which will integrate into our software with RFMS. So you've got a lot of seamless components that are being put into play. It also with the price tags, that's huge because, as a business owner, you don't have a lot of time to go out and change those prices all the time. So the digital price tags will work very well with it.
Especially with all these price increases we've had in the last couple of years. I mean, the price tag component is a big part of it because it's digital pricing, so you don't have to go and relabel products. And we've done other research that says that if a product is not priced, people think that you're pricing it by sizing up the consumer. So you need to have pricing that's fixed on the product. So this is improved sales. I know you'd have to have a control. So have you done it on all your stores or just a few of your stores to test whether this is worth the investment?
We're only the pilot in one of our locations, but what we've seen is that our salespeople are able to just quickly close the sale, and it just seems to work a little bit better. Our stores are all doing very well, but it's putting us to the forefront with the way our showrooms are going to look. They're clean, decluttered, and easy to use.
So there's an investment tied to this. I'm not sure exactly what it is to get into this, and you're saying it's worthwhile, that the improvements you see in sales helps offset the cost of doing this, right?
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at the ROI from when we started Selective Floor 21 years ago, it was an expense, and it was a tough one to bite off for different locations. But we got 21 years out of it. That was well worth the investment. And they've done such a fantastic job with the options for paying for this, which will be discussed throughout the convention. There are several options that are going to be available, and it should be appealing to the small business owner as well as the larger member.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're going to end up blowing this across all your stores that are CCA, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Bonnie. Well, thanks for spending time with us. Well, the last question. We're here at the summer meeting in Nashville, obviously first day, but you come to all the shows, right?
I do. Yes.
What are you most excited about this year?
Well, it's good to see everybody since we weren't able to meet back in January, and Kevin O'Leary is high on my list to see this week.
Okay, again, we're talking to Bonnie Fenwick, the president of Best Buy Floors in Jacksonville, Florida, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.